Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online.
Good day, class. Today we are going to have a quick road safety lesson. Step 1. Always stop when you get to the road. Step 2. You have to make sure to look left, right, and left again. And as soon as you don't hear or see any more cars, then you are free to cross the road. Remember everyone, look left, right, and left again. Now everyone, I hope that you will continue to cross the road safely. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is a balanced diet and road safety. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we know that we need to sanitize. So let's take our sanitizer and sing our special sanitizing song. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Yay! Good job, everyone! For today's lesson, we will be doing geometry and simple future tense.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson. And
For our lesson today, boys and girls, we're going to start on page 29. On page 29, we are going to do geometry. We are going to compare the 2D and 3D shapes. It's our job to draw a line to match the 3D shapes to their 2D lookalikes. Now, all the shapes there, we know them, and we even know their names. But some of the shapes actually help us make others. So on one side, we have the 3D shapes, and on the other side, we have the 2D shapes. Let's take a look and see if we can match them together. Now, on this side, we have our 3D shapes. We have a cube, a rectangular prism, a triangular prism, and a sphere. Then on the other side, we have our 2D shapes. We have a triangle, a square, a circle, and a rectangle. It's going to be our job to try and find their partners. And they've already done one for you in your books. They have said that the cube can be paired with the square. So go ahead and make that line a solid line. Then afterwards, we now need to find the other ones that can be paired together. The next one that we have on the 3D shapes is rectangular prism. Now it has the word already, rectangular. So I'm guessing that because it is a rectangular prism, its partner would be a rectangle. So go ahead and draw a line from the rectangular prism to the rectangle. You can also see that it has some of the rectangle parts in it as well. The next line that we're going to draw is for the triangular prism. Now this one is shaped like a pyramid, and as you can see, it has a triangle in it. So it's safe to say that its partner when it comes to the 2D shapes is the triangle. So go ahead and draw a line from the triangular prism to the triangle. Now remember, 2D shapes help make the 3D shapes. This is why we're able to pair them together, because we cannot make these shapes without their partners. Let's now do the last one together. We have a sphere. Now a sphere is round and is shaped like a ball. So its partner, or the closest 2D shape partner, would be a circle, because a circle has no corners or sharp edges, just like a sphere. So we can go ahead and match these two together. And now we're done. Very simple. So I want you to go and check again if you did the right thing. Make sure that you have matched the 3D shapes to their 2D shape partners. Take your time when you're checking and make sure that your lines are straight. I'll see you soon after the advert break.
In our school booklet program, please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn, and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
Now, boys and girls, to end our lesson today, we are going to do an exercise on page 30. On page 30, we are going to be doing simple future tense. Now, I know that sounds very, very complicated, but I will break it down for you so that you can understand. The simple future tense expresses an action that has yet to happen, or a statement that does not yet exist. The example they give you there is, I dash you tonight. In order to change that statement, we're going to use the word in brackets. The word there is call. Now, to change it to simple future tense, we need to say, I will call you tonight. So before we try the sentences below, let's try and take a look at the board so that we can further understand what simple future tense is. Now, simple future tense means an action will happen in the future. You know already, boys and girls, that we have the past, which is something that has already happened, and then we have the future, something that hasn't happened yet. So, when we are changing a sentence from just an ordinary sentence to a simple future tense sentence, we need to add will before an action. So the word will is very important. That's the one that will help us change all the sentences from ordinary sentences with actions to future tense. Now I have some examples here on the board. We have the word talk. That's our action. Everyone can talk. But if we want to make this action happen in the future, we need to add will before the action. So now we will add will and then it will say will talk. The same can be done for the word jump. Jump is the present tense, so everyone can jump right now. But if we want to show this action happening in the future, we need to add will before the word jump. So it will now say, will jump. And then the last example is will sing, which means that the action of singing will happen in the future. So now that we have explained what simple future tense is, let's try and do 2 of the sentences together. Let's take a look. Now the sentences that you can see have the words in brackets. You can see that at the end of the sentences, these words are the ones that we're going to use in order to change them to simple future tense. Don't forget, we have to add will before the word. Now, if we take number 1, it says, Jake dash you to school tomorrow. Jake dash you to school tomorrow. We now need to put the word drive. But before the word drive, to show that this is going to happen in the future, we need to add will before the word drive. So we're going to say, Jake will drive you to school tomorrow. Now that would be a complete sentence. Let's do number 2. Number 2 says, 5th grade learners dash in the science fair. 5th grade learners dash in the science fair. The word we're going to be using as our action is the word participate. You can see that it is in the brackets. Now the word participate needs to be in the sentence. But before that, in order for us to change the sentence into a simple future tense, we have to put the word will before the word participate. Now let's read it with the word will and the word participate. 5th grade learners will participate in the science fair. Well done, everyone. So this is very simple. All you have to remember is put the word will in front of the bracketed word. In this case, the action that we're talking about. Take your time, try and read the sentences. But if they are too difficult for you, that's okay. You can always ask an adult or an older child to help you read. Just make sure that you finish your work by yourselves. Take your time, make your handwriting neat, and then check your work when you are done. I will see you soon after the advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Boys and girls, we have now come to the end of our lesson, and I hope you had fun. I know I did. Remember, if you don't know what to do or you're not sure, that's okay. You can always ask an adult for help. But promise me that you will finish your work by yourself. So now that we are done with our lesson, grade 1s, we need to sanitize. Let's take our sanitizer and we rub inside our hands, around our hands, in between our fingers, good job, around our wrists, and our fingertips too. Please make sure that your hands are dry before you touch anything else. I wonder though, I haven't seen Sashi the whole day. Maybe he's hiding from me. Sashi, oh, there you are, Sashi, hello. So, from Sashi and I, we would like to say thank you for joining us today and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.